lecture today. And I'm sorry, maybe I'm not a good presenter. And this is the first time for me for sharing the experience or topic of the lecture today. And on behalf of non-medical education team, I would like to say thank you for you coming today with me in this lecture. So lecture today that I will share is communication in workplace. This topic of lecture, actually it is not only for the sunrise, but you can use it everywhere you work. The objective of this topic, the first is principle of communication that I will share today, and process model of communication, barrier of effective communication. A good communicator and apply as a good and ethical communicator, especially in healthcare setting. So it is useful for us in this hospital. Yes, pre-lecture test. Let's answer this question. One is, what does the communication mean? Second, what will you do if you are an audience in conversation? 3, what will you act if you are speaking to someone? 4, what are the barriers of communication? Please think of it and then try to answer. I will ask you. Question 1. What does the communication mean? Who can answer this first question? Jariya-san, can you answer what the communication means?
Communication is the way that a person or the group of people used to communicate with each other.
Yes. Don't think deeply, just think and try to answer. It's okay, thank you very much. What will you do? What will you do if you are an audience in a conversation? Vanessa, can you answer?
I think if you are just an audience, I think most probably the thing you should be doing is should be paying attention to the one who's talking or something. So
Pay attention, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. 3, what will you act if you are speaking to someone? Jackson, can you answer?
When I speak to someone, so mostly I look straight to the face, and after that I will include some gesture to show my impression.
Yeah, thank you very much. 4, what are the barriers of communication? So do you think what is the barrier? What are the barriers? Could you answer?
Should be language.
Language? Well, anything else? Let's go. Yes, this is the key related terminology. Communicate, it means share information with others by speaking, writing, moving your body, or other signal. So sometimes you will speak, you use your body language, you will use your facial expression. And communication, the act of communicating with people. It means communication, we will communicate with people. Please remember, communicate with people. And it is an exchanging of information through a common protocol. So we will exchange some information or discussion with some protocol. Example, during we discussion, meeting, or also the lecturing, also communication. Yes, this is the communication benefit and purpose. So the communication has one of the 4 purposes. Sometimes we have more, 3 or 4 of these purposes. One is inform. It means we share or discuss. So sometimes we talk together for information, for sharing or discussing during we work or we doing something. And second is entertain. Even that we chatting or we make some plans together, also the communication. And 3, inspire. Yes. When you talk or when you do something, you want other people to join with you, you want other people to work with you, so it means inspire. Some people just say a bit something or just doing something, but many people want to join with them. This means we inspire and persuade. So we try to say something for gathering many people to join with us. And communication is a connecting to solve the problem. We use the communication because we want to solve the problem. Example, we work, or example, we doing something. It means all together joining to solve the problem. So we need to use the communication techniques. Is like anyone to us? Not clear? Inspire, persuade, entertain, or inform? Yes, okay. This principle of communication. So the principle as below. Communication is a two-way process of giving and receiving information. Remember the principle. Communication is a two-way, not only one way. Maybe some people think, just I talk to you, maybe you got the information. So maybe sometimes it's not like this. If you got some information, you have to make some signal to know that you got the information. Yes, that is the principle of the communication. Second, information through any chamber or channel. Sometimes we have meeting, or we talk by phone, or we use the social media like Facebook or internet or email. Know your audience. When you talk to other people, you have to think our audience, your audience. This is just principle first. You know your topic and purpose. When you communicate with other people, please take note your topic and purpose. Anticipate objection. It means you have to aware the challenge or disagreement or disagreeing from the people. When you talk to some people, you need to aware what will they react, what will they agree or disagree, what will they challenge. Follow through on what you say. The good communication, we need to do what we say. Communicate a little at a time. It means we need to minimize unnecessary things or unnecessary information. Present information in several ways: speech, body language, lecture, writing, explanation. Develop a practical, useful way to get feedback. Use multiple communication techniques as the relationship build up or discussion. Note, the communication is complex. When listening or reading someone else's message, we often filter what being said through a screening of our own opinion. Yeah, this is many people always do this, because when we communicate or listening to other people, we will think by our own opinion, this information like this or this person is like it. So one of the major barriers of communication is our own idea or an own opinion. This is the major barrier. Any question during this slide? Okay. Yes, communication process. Communication process refer to the sender, messenger, visual or written, and receiver feedback. So the sender is mean now I am a sender. Messenger, what I am teaching today. Visual or written, like I use slide or something today. And receiver is me or audience today. And after that, you can give me a feedback. It is a good or it is a bad. Yeah. Model of communication. Today I will brush up 3 models. One is Aristotle. The Cambodian people always call him Aristotle. Second, Wallawik, Binwins, and Jackson model. And third, School One Ton model. Maybe yes, we have more model, but I choose only 3 today. Aristotle, many of them know this, I think. Everyone know Aristotle? Don't know? Aristotle, Mr. Aristotle. don't know, right? We already study at the maybe high school. Yeah. So Aristotle said there are three elements of communication. One is the speaker, second is the speech, and third is the audience. Aristotle, he mentioned only the speaker. If you are a speaker, you have to think. The speaker has the most important role in it and is the only one active. He said that the most effective communication is the speaker. When you speak to people, when you say to people, please think, you are the most important. Because the speech or writing, we is intend to be effective and persuasive. So your speech will affect to the audience or to people. If you speak good, or your action or your voice or your words is not good, it will affect to the people, to the audience. The audience is passive, influenced by the speaker. This is the Aristotle model. He said like this. He mentioned the most important is the speaker. So you can apply when you speak to someone, you can remember, oh, Aristotle said, I am the most important. And this model, they say about the content and the relationship. It means in the communication, we should think about the content and relationship. Content is mean information or what you will share, what you will discuss, what you will talk together. And relationship is mean how you will share or how you will make a communicate with them. Example, friend is good friend, maybe they talk very good communication. They will process the communication in a good way. They will understand this person like this person like this. But if not good friend, not friend, sometimes different words, different meaning. So that's why they say that the people need to have a communication. The relationship, good relationship, will affect to the communication. This they said all message has both a content and relation dimension. It will interpret or contain the different meaning with a different relationship. Good relationship, they say good communication. So please try to make a good relationship together to apply the good communication. Yes, and this topic they say about when you listen from other people, you need to use 4 ears. What is the 4 ears means? First, what kind of person is he or she? It means who. When you, example, one person talk with you, you need to listen. Who you need to think. Who is he? Who is she? Who is talk to me? Is doctor or patient or nurse or office staff talk to me? Who? And why you will know why we see. And the second, what are the facts of information? So what he talked to me, this one we talk about the information. What the information is. So you need to describe the information that you hear. And the third, how does he talk to me? It means how does he think I am. This one describes about the relationship. Example, what he asks, what is behavior. When you hear, you need to listen, voice, sound. Yeah. After that, I will describe all. And fourth, what does he want me to sing or to do? Does he want me to feel? So in these 4, you need to listen that. When he talk to me, what he want me to do? He want me to help. He want me to cooperate. When you sing before, example, patient asks me why I am waiting long time. So you will know, he is patient, is mean who, and the information, like he asked why he waiting for a long time, and how he behave during he asks a question. And then for what he want me to do. Patient asks me why he waiting for a long time. So after I think this 4 points, I will answer him and I will do, because I know patient now complain and his attitude or his behave more anger. So he want me to process or doing something for him more quickly. And then when you know this, you will be use your 4 ear. Maybe sometimes you already do this, but you don't take note about this. Any question this slide? Here, the barrier of communication. Yes, at the moment the question, what is the barrier? Now show this barrier. Barriers, think about it means something that we can see by our eyes. It means gender, age, race, or national or cultural origin, maybe and socio-economic class, education level, urban or rural resident. Sometimes we think that I am difficult to communicate with him because he is female or he is male or he is high rank or he is low, so I cannot communicate well. So sometimes you feel scared. Like a cultural origin, maybe you work. We work with a different country or different nation, so mostly it's occur to us. So please notice. And social economic class, some high class people. There's some our patients coming with a high class, so we are very difficult. So if we know that this is the barrier, so we will preparing ourselves, our posture, our language to talk with them. Educationally well or resident. And intangible, it means something that we cannot see, like a perception. When people are coming, we don't know what he think about us. So this is the perception. And tunnel vision, it means clockwise to thinking. Sometimes we talk to the people, but this no, reject. And ego, it means self-important or just being selfish. Definitive, negative thinking or emotion. Any more barrier, you know? Other barrier such as semantic problem, it means sometimes we use the different word or different meaning that some people say, this mean this word affect to me, or they want to say something on me. And situation of time is sometimes during the working, sometimes it's very urgent to do something or very panic. So also difficult to communicate. Language, yes, language barrier. We are use the third language, or sometimes we cannot understand each other well. And the reputation or credibility of the speaker or writer, it means belief or confidence. Sometimes when we talk to the patient or patient family or other people, we explain them, but we seem not very confident. So they also don't believe us or difficult to make communication. And appearance, style or authority of the speaker. Example, sometimes the patient or family come very the angry face, or they come, sometimes they have gun because they are high class people. So we feel scared to communicate with them. Listener, education, knowledge of the topic. Maybe sometimes we talk to other people, but they don't understand us because related to the education or knowledge of the topic. They don't understand. So we need to explain them more if we know this is a barrier. When we know that their education is not enough to understand this topic. So more try to explain. So we will solve this barrier. And absence of feedback. Sometimes I do something but no any comment. This is good or this is bad. So I still do this. It's still the barrier of the communication. Setup of power different. Some people is the high power and some people is low. So sometimes it's very difficult. Affected of recently problem or personal growth. This is also the barrier. So when you know the barrier or the communication, you can solve. Example, language barrier, or I don't know English well, I cannot communicate with the foreigner, so try to learn English more. When you know the situation, so you try to calm down try to make a good communication during the panic situation. When you know that our audience cannot understand the topic, so you try to explain. Yes, this when you can solve the problem. And this Johari window described in this window, maybe some people know or some people don't know. Yes, Johari window, he said that there are two key ideas behind the tool that you can build trust with others by disclosing information about yourself with the help of the feedback from others. The window number one is mean open area. It's not me or other people make a relationship. It's for me, I know myself. You also know me, or I am a person like this, blah blah blah. This is we say open area. And second, blind area. It means unknown by self. I don't know this area, or this some attitude, or this some behavior. I don't know, but you know because you look to me every day. Relationship with me, you know, or I am a person like this, but I don't know. I don't think I am like this. And third, it means hidden area, unknown by other. I know myself, but other people don't know. This one is it. So, and the fourth, we have example. If I make a good relationship with other people or make a friends, so I may think that I am a person like this. So I share to them, so they know. And another thing, they told me, oh, you are a person like this. Blah blah. So this totally everything we can know each other. We can make a relationship.